Hey, this is Derek, alleged top Khorne player at the Warhammer World Grand Clash. I did promise that I'd make a drunken rant over my deck, so here it is. Here's some thumbs up from me, giving all those people of the world who dare to dream. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Right, let's have a look. Okay, let's start with upgrades, as it seems to be one of my amazing claims to fame is that I'm one of the people who uses a 30 power card deck, even though that is something that will probably be taken down soon. So let's go with the start. Grizzly Trophy. I think everyone knows who plays Khorne, they want to give Garrick that bit of extra beef. Kill someone, get an extra glory. Yeah, moving on. Bloodslick. Yeah, following on from Grizzly Trophy, you want Garrick to survive a little longer to gain some more extra glory. Yeah, definitely worth the trade. Berserk Charge for Sake. Sake is one sexy little bitch in my team. If he makes a charge, I'm going to make sure as much as possible will be a success. Whirlwind of Death for Carsus. Yeah, I guess. Carsus the Chained is the, third best character for me. I try to mainly get him for his ranged attacks, because then it forces the opponent to charge in, which I'm sure is a tactic that no one else has ever thought of with any other attack that is, not one. But you heard it here first. Add more to it and make them charge. Heard it here first. Frenzy. Extra dice when they charge. Sure. Sounds great. This deck has a lot of charging going on because it doesn't give a shit about defensives. Acrobatic. Turning that defensive thing on its head. It does care about defensive a little bit, mainly when it doesn't work on the attacking portion. So, keep one of these nearby, especially in Khorne. If you're on, just double checking what it says. If you have a shield and you're on guard, roll on the extra dice. What's the point? If you're Stormcast and you're rolling shields, you're gonna want the dodge anyway. You don't want to roll an extra dice hoping you'll get a dodge, assuming the dodge and shield doesn't turn up the first time. Keep it with Khorne, it's great. Soul Trap. Pissing people off across the world. Great. Hate it when it happens to me. Hang on one moment. Some refreshment. Okay. Quick disclaimer, we've also got standard bud, just because it's cheap, but I also have squirty cream, because it's one of the major food groups. Soul Trap. Anyway, many orcs play unkillable. I can't remember if there's any others in the other decks, but Soul Trap works for many. Basically as a giant middle finger, aka fuck you, to the opposing player. Quick refreshment break. Okay, that's nearing the end, we need to open a new one soon. Anyway, this is nearly a must in most decks, especially if you want to stay alive. Skaven, you don't really give a shit about because you're probably going to just resurrect them. Same with the Sepulchral Guard. If your Warden's dead, you're fucked. You're not really going to want to bother playing a glory for a soul trap on that when you're beefing up everyone else. Awakened weapon, sure. Who doesn't want an extra dice to be re-rolled? Gerzag people get it automatically, and you don't think they're looking back and going, well, I failed this attack. I should really accept fate for what it is. Should I? No. Don't be a fucking idiot. Go for it. Next. Grade strength. Yep. You all know it. You all love it. Extra power. Job's a good un. Going with that. Great fortitude. Extra health. What more do you want? Hey? Exactly. Go with the ones that I'm not that big a fan about. Army of 1. Yeah. It's not bad, I guess. I've not had to use it that much, but on the off chances that I go against those bands that absolutely decimate me, it'll be great. Shade Glass Axe. Actually one that I put in just because it looked nice when the Dwarves and Skaven came out. That as a slight filler just because all the other ploys were really good. I needed something to fill, which then brings on to the next card. Hero Slayer. A good card in its own right, should the luck of the Grand Anus be on your side. However, at this moment in time, for me, it's just glory hole filler. Blessed Armor. Looks good, sounds good, never works. But it is better than having it not there at all, which, when you're running this kind of a deck, you want all the defense you can get on the off chance that the offense that you're working towards for some reason does not work. Lost God. Targor's Deadly Spin. I know. Bullshit. Main thing is it just needed to make up the numbers. I know the ploys aren't that great. Sorry. I know the upgrades aren't that great, mainly because there are more shit upgrades than there are good ones, and there are so many good ploys, it's unreal. So let's move on to them. Okay then, here we are back with the ploys of the amazing top Khorne, quote unquote. Just one moment, just get some refreshment. Yeah, okay, now we're talking. Okay, just going with a nice classic daylight robbery. Why not? If someone else has a glory that they have to spare, there's no reason why it shouldn't be yours. Roll a dice, see what happens. If it's yours, fantastic. Spoils of Battle. If stealing the glory doesn't work, or you just want to grab yourself some glory early, have this instead. Give yourself some power upgrades, especially with Targor. You know I'm lying. Especially with Sake, or potentially Grizzly Trophy on Garrick can help you get some more glory without having to spend any. Duel of Wits. Yeah. That's it. Now, one of my potential favourites that I've been using, potentially something that I've been semi-famous-ish for. You may not have told what it is, but yeah, it's Trap. Now the main reason I think this is shit.
Drink more, drink more booze. Drink more, drink more, drink more liquor. Drink more, drink more, drink more booze. Drink more, drink more, drink more liquor. Drink more.
Forget what happened to this last one. Trap is over there at the moment, slightly chilling out. Yeah, we mainly like Trap because of its amazing ability to surprise people. You dumb bitch. Charge with a blooded sake. Knock Severin Steelheart back for 3. Play Trap equals 4. Kills it straight away. Next. Khorne calls. Extra dice. Why not? All the decks do it. Healing potion. Once again, why wouldn't you? Especially when you got as much cards as I've decided to put in a deck. I bet the healing would not go amiss. That's not done. Let's get some of this. Confusion. Going along with sidestep. All the moving around shit. I don't think any deck mainly plays around standing still without some form of manipulation. Yeah, that's right, I'm talking to all you Skaven objective whoring bitches out there. We know, we see you. Skulls for the Skull Throne. More power for killing. It's what we do. Next one. Rebirth in Blood. Pain in the arse as this is, it's always something I draw in the first one, maybe 2 turns. So it's something you always end up keeping hold, not wanting to get rid of, but the moment you do get rid of it is the moment you die. Rebound. Some love it, some hate it. Depending on what dice I roll, depends on how I feel about it. Knocking a 4 damage back to an Ober in the bowl, I love it. Having a, whatever the dwarf dude's names is, hitting me and killing me and me failing a rebound roll, then I hate it. Boon of Khorne. I like it, but it's something that I never seem to use. Mainly because everything either seems to get excuse me, hit in 1 kill or in 2 kills, but then 2 shots are done by 2 different fighters. This is mainly to be played on the hope that someone, say Garrick, can kill someone, heal himself after taking damage from a previous failed attempt, but who knows? Fuel by Slaughter. Yes. Something no Khorne player should leave home without. Do some damage, hurt someone else, can do more damage. Why would you not play this? Final Blow. I think there is one of a similar attitude in many decks, and no matter which deck you're playing with, you should be playing this variation of it, because it's 3 damage no matter what. And those Bugmans has bone shrapnel. The orcs have some shit, I can't remember the exact name of it, but they're there. And it's something you should have if you're playing Khorne. Momentary madness. A pain in my arse. Because it works when I'm not that bothered about it. And whenever I want it to work, it really fucks me up the ass. I've knocked people back next to their teammates, played this in the hope that they will finish their own men off, and it fails. I mean, it is a real bug up my ass, but on the chances that it does happen, it is so satisfying. Okay, objectives. These are going to be the shittest that you've seen consistency wise, because half of them have had no thought put into them. Observe. Annihilation. Kill everyone. Yeah? If you don't want to do it, that's fine. Miss out on 5 glory. Khorne cares not. Presumably, if some of them will die, some of yours may die. And why not get a couple of glory out of that if they're getting a couple of glory out of you? Although it's best if, you know, the majority of that 5 are not yours. Blood for the Blood God, perfect in a starting hand, because you're going to want to charge from, you know, minute 1. 3 of them go, there's 3 glory right there for you. There is only slaughter. It's one of the things where you don't care about, but you're happy to accept if it doesn't happen, especially if you're going aggressive, because you're playing for people to fuck off. If someone's on an objective and you have that, you charge at them and push them back. If they're not there, you attack them and kill them. Let the blood flow. Hopefully can go well with Blood for the Blood God, but can't be guaranteed because of defensive rolls and all that crap. But failing that, you've got 5 people, 4 turns to attack. Hopefully at least 3 could be successful. It begins. One that annoys me, has annoyed me recently at one point, because I managed to defeat all of theirs bar 1 and they never got to defeat any of mine, and I had that in my hand, just wishing them to roll a crit and for me to not roll a crit in defense, and it never fucking worked. Pain in the arse. One moment. Okay. So go on aggression. What do you want? Denial. Exactly. You're going to be pushing forward from the off. Unless... I mean, I'm not quite versed on the whole Skaven tactics at the moment, but assuming they're not going to just keep popping up behind you, which they probably will for objectives depending on how they play their deck. If you're just going for pure aggression, and if I was going against a Skaven deck, I normally go against Scritching. Yeah, I'm not sure how far we got with that at the moment, but yeah, fuck it. Go for it. Next card. Draw the Gaze of Khorne. If you're going on the offensive, this shouldn't be a problem. You can take out 2 or more enemy fighters in one phase. Send in Sake, send in Garrick. Casters can wrap things up as well. Easy couple of glory. I mean, you get 2 just for things, and then you get this one on top. Great. Conquest. If you can score Denial, then normally you can score Conquest as well. If not, it's not the end of the world, but whilst you're beating the share of them, if you could gradually move towards their territory, it can't hurt. Ones that have been annoying me recently. Brawl. This only happens in the sense that I get everyone adjacent to an enemy fighter and I don't have it, or when I do have it, two surviving fighters remain, and it's fucking annoying. So this is something I'd like to get rid of. Ploymaster, same reason really. Can play all the ploys under the sun, but when I have Ploymaster as an objective, what can I play? 2 things. At best. Annoying. And the most annoying that I have, Superior Tactician. I have a lot of score immediately objectives, which you would think amongst the course of a game would be, yeah, great, add it all up, see how we go. Never works. So any suggestions I would greatly appreciate, because many of the glories that come from aggressive Khorne are from the killing. I think going on a 15-ish average, maybe 10 may be scored via objective cards, but they may only be 4, and that's a generous estimate. Anyway, fuck this shit. Hope you enjoyed your amazing whirlwind tour around the quote top Khorne unquote deck. No doubt you want to drink as much as me and have as much whipped cream as me. See you at a Grand Clash maybe. I'll probably be drunk then as well.